Brought to you by the makers of Lincoln Town Car, Continental, and Mark 7. Lincoln, what a luxury car should be. And Tylenol. Caring isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
And I walked in, and who should be sitting at the table but his first wife, Sybil, who I'm now very close friends with. He says, what do you want? So he signed my autograph and had a chat with me. And I was looking at him and I thought, my God, isn't this amazing to be this sort of person? Now, what it must have been like to be in his skin. And as I was walking down the street, down the incline, back to the place where I lived in Taibach, which is a little kind of village in Port Talbot, my father had a baker shop. I remember stopping and thinking, I've got to get out of this place. I've got to get away from what I am. Whatever that is, I've got to become something different to my cousins and my colleagues in school. I've got to become something different. I've got to get out of this nightmare that I'm in.
I was talking to a drama critic here in London.
Yeah.
And asked about you. And he said, well, the interesting thing about Anthony Hopkins is A, he's a great actor, and B, he overcame the most horrendous problem.
Oh, well, were you talking about drink?
Yeah.
The alcohol?
Not just a little drink.
Oh, no, I was falling down around. Well, I look back on it, I was supposed to be, I always paint myself into a dramatic picture that I was pretty wild. Actually, what I was pretty boring. I mean, that's just a nuisance. But I was in serious trouble with the old alcohol, because I'm an alcoholic.
Did you drink when you were working?
Oh, yes.
While you were acting, you were drunk?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
could learn your lines, could get up there and everything?
Oh, yeah. But then as the years went by and, you know, it gathers momentum and it's progressive, I suppose. I don't know what the medical condition is. And I was in Los Angeles when I finally reached the end. I burnt out everything and I knew that I was going to lose everything I cherished. My career, my wife, my home, my life. And it was the most astounding moment. It was 1975 when I stood on someone's doorstep after a party, a raucous party, and I realized that I was an alcoholic and I was finished.
Just came to you?
Yeah. And I said, I need help to this friend of mine, and suddenly the light came on in my head. It was like a pilot light. And it was like a flashback. I said, I realized that all the trouble in my life had its center in alcoholism or something inside me. And I realized that, not because I'm smart or clever, because I'm not, but intuitively I understood that there was something wrong deep inside me. There was something out of kilter long before I started to drink. And I've never wanted to drink since then.
Really?
Which is the most ever.
Never wanted to? It isn't as if you have to fight it every day?
No. Most astounding phenomenon in my life. And it's the most significant thing that ever happened to me.
Tell me about your wife.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Well, she's terrific. She's completely opposite to me. She's as weird to me as I must be to her because she's very moderate. I think she suffers from terminal moderation. She's very calm and very stable and very
How has she stood you?
God knows. I don't know. I asked her that sometimes. I said, how the hell did you get married to me? And she said, well, you know, that's the way it was. We're very close to each other and she loves me, I love her. And it's okay. Everything seems... I don't think of anything else like it was the way it was meant to be, I think.
You do impersonations, I hear. That
Yeah.
you can do Olivier and Brando, and can you do a few? Do you want to do them and not see if I can guess them, or do you want me to tell you? Okay.
Coming to my home on the day of my daughter's wedding, would you say?
Perfect.
Godfather, you want me to, you know?
Terrific.
Well, that's Marlon Brando.
I know that's Marlon Brando. That I know.
Rod Steiger, I can do Rod Steiger. You are nothing. I tell you, my friend, Brando and I, we didn't get on. That's my friend Rod Steiger.
Olivier.
Olivia, I'm not dead yet, I tell you. Oh, I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smoked him thus.
Gielgud.
Ah, yes, Gilgood. It's wonderful. Of course, I mean, you've done very well. I saw that awful, disgusting film of yours, Hands of the Lambs. It terrified me. I couldn't see it again. But,
You know, you could have a whole career.
I know.
Do you realize if you give this up, you could go in one of the comedy clubs?
I could become Rich Little.
As we conclude this interview, which for me has just been a joy, really has.
Thank you.
Would you do my favorite line from Silence of the Lambs? You know the one?
Yes. Wow. I wish we could spend more time together, Barbara. I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.